looking at?
Please note, this podcast contains discussion of murder, crime, and other topics some listeners may find distressing. It may also include adult language, so listener discretion is advised.
In the Federation, crime is considered illogical, rare, and beneath the ideals of advanced civilization. But in deep space, where warp fields twist reality and justice is filtered through prime directives and political treaties, murder still finds a way. These are the stories of the Space Crime Continuum.
I did my homework. I did all the quizzes. I watched a recap of the episode, as you will hear. I have notes.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be great.
The most unconvincing you've ever been in your life. It's gonna be great. I'm so happy. Oh, I love you.
Also, I have I can only record until 4:10 because I committed myself to seeing Adrienne in the park after this with her child, who I'll have to entertain for a little bit. Anyway, and all my energy is for you, though. So
let's get right into it. If you're looking for a podcast with major technical issues,
this is the podcast for you. You know what I actually put for my notes for this is just run an old one like The Simpsons, or just don't do it at all,
lol. Yeah. Well, then you've come to the right place, listeners. This is Space Crime Continuum, and yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. How was my trip, you say? Well, my trip down to the US of A was absolutely fine. Going over, we drove through the border between BC and obviously Washington State, for those listening that don't know where the hell we are. And there's the whole elbows up thing, and we're like, oh, it'll be a real breeze getting through it. We get up to the drive the Peace Arch crossing there, and it was an hour wait, over an hour wait, but we have Nexus preferred, so it took us 20 minutes. We roll up, and the guy was like, where are you going? We're going to Puyallup for a car show. Bye. He didn't ask how long you staying. He was just like, see ya. And we're like, sweet. So we did that, and then the traffic was horrendous. Getting through Seattle and everything, it took us just over 4 hours to get to Puyallup. And in context, when we left Sunday morning to go home, it took us 2 hours to do the same drive. So it was double. There was major accidents. It was Friday afternoon. So of course it was peak traffic time. Renton and everywhere was madness. But there was 3 major accidents too. So even Google Maps was showing red, there was no options. Ideally, we would like to have taken the Port Angeles ferry, but we didn't have the Frank, knock it off. You don't need to have a bath right now. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, then we get down to our hotel. We were staying at a Hampton Inn. Don't be jealous. It was pretty much kitty corner to where the Washington State Fairgrounds are in Puyallup, which is where the Good Guys car show was happening. And we rolled in Friday night and just went for dinner in their little downtown, which is very cute. It reminds me kind of like Parksville, that kind of vibe of just small little funky shops, really neat. There was people cruising, all the old cars and stuff. And then Saturday, I think I got 40,000 steps walking all the show, walking back and forth from the hotel uphill. And it was hot, but muggy because it kind of was rainy, but it wasn't. And then we went and had bomb ass pizza that night at some little local place called Wicked Pie. Highly recommend it. Nice. And then Sunday morning we got up and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. And just boom, we had a reservation for the 2:00 ferry, ended up on the 11. Booyah.
Awesome.
And they had the baseball game on, so watched the Jays on the boat. And I didn't see the end of it. I didn't follow up. So that was the weekend. It was great. Stopped off at a Target briefly. Nice. That was it. There really wasn't much time for anything else. So I still have not yet been to a Trader Joe's. I haven't been. That's all right. Yeah.
Keep it on the list. It's worth it next time. Or like if one day you and I want to go down
Hell
there,
yeah.
I don't know. Could be cool.
Anything could happen.
Yes, it can.
Amazing. Oh my God. Do you have the ability to watch the newest season of Strange New Worlds that's now on TV? Thursday
I don't
nights?
think so. If it's
You don't
on,
have Paramount?
yeah,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't have Crave?
I
Is it on
do
Crave?
have Crave.
I wonder if they're showing it on Crave. The first episode was awesome.
Oh, good. I mean, I still have last season to
Yeah.
catch up on.
Oh my God, yeah. Spoiler alert for those listening and for you. It had dinosaurs. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, right on.
It
Cool.
was awesome. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love dinosaurs?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say, what's today? Wednesday? This time next week,
Yeah.
STLV is on, people. It's happening, and we're not going to be there again. But Heather has my list.
Ugh.
She's going to get me some autographs from people from Deep Space Nine, like Mr. Casey Bakes and the guy Max. I can't pronounce his last name. He played Rom, the Klingon, the Ferengi.
Nice.
Maybe another one or two. I can't remember what I asked for, but I said, just let me know. Oh, Terry Farrell, Dax.
Right on.
You know, people that are really easy that are at their tables the whole time. It's not like a lineup. They had the 8x10s ready. It's cash. Like, just, you don't have to think about how much should I pay for a separate 8x10, and then I have to have a ticket to get in line. There's service charges and all that. Well, I'm like, whatever. You're on your vacation, girl. You don't need to be lining up for you. I'm not going to ask you to get like Paul Giamatti for me. Okay, he's going to have a massive lineup. Like, I'm not an asshole. So I just like get a couple of fun ones. You know, people that I won't be super bummed if I didn't get to talk to them personally. Like, I've already gotten Terry's autograph and had a moment with her anyways. And I'll reserve like the Dr. Bashir and Nanaz for like another time when I'm there.
Yeah,
and Riker. I want to get Jonathan Frakes' autograph. I want to have a moment.
I know. You should be like, here's the cameo from that.
Oh my God, for my 40th birthday.
Yes.
Mask up. God, that was a thing. That was a time.
That was a time. And then he was like, maybe next, and you'll have a huge celebration next year. And like the pandemic was even worse.
It got worse.
Jonathan Frakes, what the hell you said?
I know. I got a Star Trek The Experience t-shirt on eBay. It's like a double XL. It's just in the wash right now. It was like $12 and I was like, I gotta have it. So I'm very excited. And then I bought a bunch of Star Trek TNG novels that showed up so I can take them to the next show. Like the show we're doing in a few weeks.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Hawk that Trek stuff. Maybe I should wear my new jacket.
Oh, not for sale.
Not for sale.
No.
You can rent it for $3,000.
Rent a swag.
Yeah. Or for $20 you can take a picture of me wearing it.
Oh my God.
You don't know me, but you want a photo of this jacket, and that's gonna cost you.
I just saw a picture of the jacket because I was looking through photos that you had sent me for some reason. I was trying to find something. Anyway, and like the jacket is so spectacular and it's in such good shape. Like, I'm so glad.
Yeah. It's satin.
The right person
it's gold.
Purchased it. Yeah. It's all the colors.
Came with the bag, like the zip up, like this was like considered the creme de la creme of the Star Trek Experience clothing line when it came out.
It was well looked after, which is like really important.
Except that the person like wrote on the note, like said something about sorry I didn't get it steamed or something, or sorry if it's musty, it's been in storage since I had COVID or something. We're like, is this infected? It's just like, oh my God, it was too funny. We were laughing.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to say that much.
You don't need
information.
Just give me my coat. Yeah, and it was free in the end. So wonderful.
Great.
I love it. Anyway, let's get to it. We're on a tight timeline here, and if we run out of time here, I'll call you back. First off,
to jump to fan set first.
Fan sets, roll it.
Hello, listeners and friends. we'd like to take a hot minute to thank our friends at Fansets. As you may or may not know, they are an incredible team of Trek fans that make and sell really cool pins. If you go over to the website, fansets.com, I know you won't be disappointed in what you see. They have pins that span the whole Trek universe and are constantly releasing new pins all the time. So head on over to fansets.com, have a look around, and don't forget, if you want to save yourself a couple of bucks, use our special code at checkout, which is TrekGeeks, all caps, one word, and you'll get 10% off your order. And for those of you in the US of A, spend over $30 and you will get free shipping. Fansets. Our pins have character.
And that's Fansets. Thank you, Fansets. Their
Thanks,
pins have
Fansets.
character, you know. They have character. They're going to be at STLV next week. Go find their booth. Say hi to Bill and Dan. That'll be next to them. If you're going to the Fan Geeks party, you get a cool Fanset pin that's like a Star Trek / Vegas theme. I think it's like a arcade because it's at a barcade that they're doing it. Super rad.
Cool.
So yeah, check them out.
Nice. I love it.
Did we do a special Haley-centric episode today?
We did. I appreciate it so much. And this is how you get me to do my homework. Just make it about Wesley. Make it all about Wesley. ABC, always be chatting about Wesley. Anyway. So, okay, I'll go through. So this is the episode Justice, Just Us. We also covered this in an episode of Rewind. I don't know which episode. It doesn't matter. I didn't listen to it, but maybe I will later. So I thought this was, I'm just going to read my notes. So I thought this is the episode where Wesley and his friend steal a shuttle. But you know the one I'm talking about, right? Like where he kind of,
First Duty?
And it was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we also covered that one. Then it was like, no, it's a season 1 episode. And I have like season 1 trauma because like season 1's like not the greatest, right? Like they're still learning their characters. That it's not, well, and this episode is in it. But I was pleasantly surprised, and so were my eyes, to see that it was the pervert planet. And I watched a recap, which I had to watch instead of the whole episode because I could not find it anywhere, not even to buy on its own without buying a whole fucking whole subscription to Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And then I wrote more like Paramount, fuck you.
Good one.
I was angry. Anyway, as I said, I was very pleased to see that this is the one with the planet full of good-looking but racist and pretty weird aliens. Or were they humans who moved there? I can't remember. Either way, I'm always down for a Risa-like planet where people are gallivanting around all scantily clad. Cool place. Or, as Worf would say, nice planet. Meanwhile, I'm like, how'd they get this footage of my 14th birthday? Also, that joke has not aged well, no pun intended. And because I have aged very well, thank you. Even my doctor said that to me today, not in those words. I know. But obviously it's a fake reference. I don't actually remember my 14th birthday. So, but you know what I mean? I feel bad writing the joke these days. So this recap I watched was from a channel called Reverse Angle, which is these two dudes, Nick and Robert, or Bobbert, as I hope he sometimes calls himself. Like, have you heard of these guys? Or
No.
have you? Okay. We need to have them on this podcast. They are like us, but dudes. So basically like Bill and Dan. But anyway, their best quotes for me include, live in paradise, except we are the worst. Everything in this episode they do poorly. The aliens, named the Edo, are stupid. Everything that happens is dumb. They violate the Prime Directive and leave with Wesley. So I had one question. What is their skin cancer rate? Because those clothes are doing nothing and they're so tanned. And I mean, I'm just jealous, but still. And also John had one question, which was who knit Wesley's sweater? And I was like waiting for the punchline, but he just liked the sweater. It's like a brown sweater with like a little sort of like a faux turtleneck. Yeah. So my thoughts on the episode. Well, I haven't really recapped the episode at all, but like Wesley accidentally falls into some protected, and by protected, I mean with like a gauze sheet, flora or flowers. and he gets like disproportionately punished for it. This episode messes me up because if there's one thing I know about myself is that I follow the rules, and I think that if you break the rules, you should be punished. Like, I don't jaywalk, I don't murder people, and I don't steal bread from the store. Even though this was about rules and breaking rules is the worst, this was excessive. You get executed for breaking any law at any time and at any degree. Like, I didn't like this particular rule about the flowers, and it was unfair for Wesley to be punished when they did a bad job at protecting the flowers. Like, if everyone is running around, people will run into things. Also, the crew broke like the one rule to rule them all, which is the prime directive. Like, huh? You can't just do that. Anyway, while we're talking about, what did I say? Don't steal bread. I also wanted to go on a tangent. I have a board here. I'll take off my background. How do I do that? Freaking Zoom. Doesn't matter.
I'm not a cat.
I don't know how to turn this off. But for fun, I like tried to write with my left hand. And just if you ever need someone to write like a threatening, scary letter for you, like chiller font, it's me. I'm gonna try and show you this. Will it work? No. I'll take a picture of it.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
So anyway, Wesley episode, but like I wasn't able to see it from front to back, as they say. Though I could have just borrowed the DVDs from my parents. They have like the DVDs of season 1.
Amazing.
Which I bought them for $150.
Oh yeah, and I just got it at the swap meet for $5 or whatever. Yeah,
I believe it. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, you almost had it right too. It shows that you didn't watch it. So no, I'm just kidding. No, I will just clarify that the planet is even dumber than you were describing, because the no-go zone wasn't that they were just trying to protect the flowers. The shtick with this dumbass backwards planet is that they randomly choose spots that are considered no-go zones. So there's no way in hell welcomed newcomers would know that and understand the fact that it's punishable by death if you break the law. So you can't even be like, you could even accidentally break a rule for somebody who's a rule follower, because you wouldn't know what the rules are, because every day there's just a new random pop-up with the little like backyard playground little farm fence around it, and you're supposed to assume, okay, if you step into there you die. And it could be flowers, it could be a random square of grass, or it could be anywhere, and all of them know.
It's not fair.
No.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That is dumb. And you know, like how Picard like alluded to it too. Like, hope it's not too good to be true. Like, yeah, it is.
Their rules went from dumb to dumb and dumber, like the movie, right? Like,
yeah.
That's such a good movie. It still holds up.
It does.
Oh, so brilliant. It's not the worst season 1 episode. It's not the best season 1 episode. I mean, I enjoy the innuendo and the smirking behind it, especially because when I watched it as a kid, I didn't really get, I wasn't really catching on to what was going on. It's campy 90s, man. It's stuck in its decade, and it shows, and you gotta love it.
Pretty to look at. Like, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I like those. Like I said, I like those vacation-y planets. I like those planets that are nice and pretty and that have pretty people on them. And I always was like, I want to go there.
Totally. And there wasn't really a lot available for like goofs and trivia, because I seem to have not even filled in that page on the Trello board.
Oh, well, fair enough. I mean,
I think there's like just basics of like where it was filmed. It was filmed at this university or something, like everyone. So, yeah. But I don't know if you read my true crime thing that I have to match up with this. Okay, because this is a good one. And this is a story that is so sad and so heartbreaking, and you might know it, Let me ask you if you recognize this name. Otto Warmbier.
No.
Okay, let me tell you this story, because what we're looking at as a comparison is injustice. Wesley committed or accidentally committed a petty, stupid, insignificant crime that could have been punishable the worst way possible, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got this from The Untold Story of Otto Warmbier, American Hostage by Doug Bach Clark. Otto Warmbier was a bright, all-American 21-year-old University of Virginia student. He was a top student, athlete, prom king, and aspiring banker who went on a budget New Year's Eve tour to North Korea in late 2015, looking for adventure before becoming a finance internship was going to start.
Ew.
Began as a quirky tourist trip, turning into a nightmare when he was arrested at the airport for allegedly trying to steal a propaganda poster from his hotel. North Korea forced a public confession, sentenced him to 15 years of hard labor, and held him for over a year. He was returned to the US in June 2017 in a vegetative state with severe brain damage and died days later at age 22.
I remember that.
Yeah, so this became a big political flashpoint. His family and the Trump administration highlighted it as evidence of North Korean brutality and torture, using it to ramp up pressure on the regime, even as it edged the US closer to conflict. Based on extensive reporting, there was like a way more complex story happening here. There was no clear medical evidence of physical beatings or torture. It was likely that he was kept in relatively good physical condition, as North Korea often did with foreign detainees for leverage, but endured intense psychological pressure. The exact cause of his brain damage remains unknown, though the article explores possibilities like a medical event or even a suicide attempt after his harsh sentencing. His story was shaped by competing narratives from North Korea, the US government, and his grieving family. So, a couple of key events in the timeline is late December 2015, joins the Young Pioneer Tours to North Korea, meets a group in Beijing and flies to Pyongyang. The tour includes propaganda sites, drinking, and New Year's celebrations. And then there's about a 2-hour unaccounted window on New Year's Eve at the hotel. On January 2nd, 2016, he is detained at Pyongyang airport as the group prepares to leave. North Korea accuses him of stealing a propaganda poster from a restricted hotel area as an anti-regime act, possibly on behalf of a church, secret society, and the US government, per his later forced confession. Like, imagine you're on this tour with him and you're all like boarding in gate 4 for your trip back to Denver, and one of the people is like being pulled aside, yelled at in a language they don't speak, and just taken away. Like, what would you do? What if it was you and me, like leaving even like Las Vegas, like, and who knows what could happen this day and age with just the way politics are. Like, what would you do? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't want to, like, if like realistically, like, I wouldn't want to leave you. Like, I don't, like, I wouldn't want to be detained either, but I also wouldn't want to leave you alone. And I would want to go home because I would want to be safe, but I don't think that I would be able to leave you because you would be killed.
like broken down palace much? Like, what, like,
Yeah.
especially if you know for a fact it's like a miscommunication, and like, I know she didn't steal anything because one, that's not her style. She's way got better style than that, or she's way tackier than that. But like, it's just it's scary because you think about some of the stories that you're hearing in the news about ICE agents like just taking people and disappearing with them, and the families are left just like I don't even know who to call. Like, I don't even know who to phone. Like, you have to know somebody on the inside and the inside to be able to get any information, which is just not okay this day and age. Anyway, so yeah, he's taken away from the airport, and then like a few weeks or months, it's not really sure, he's obviously held, probably in a guest house run by a state security, undergoes intense interrogations, like up to 15 hours a day, kept isolated with no family contact, and fed propaganda. There's no confirmed physical torture in other issues, so they don't really know if that's what happened. But in March, he appears in a forced public confession, tearful, reading from notes, and is sentenced to 15 years hard labor after a short trial. The video shows him looking physically intact but emotionally broken. Shortly after sentencing, according to North Korean doctors, Otto's brought unconscious to Friendship Hospital in the morning after the trial, suffered severe brain damage, both sides of the brain affected, consistent with oxygen deprivation. He's resuscitated, ventilated, and cared for there for over a year. He remains in a state of unresponsive wakefulness. 2016 or to early 2017, back-channel diplomacy and official U.S. efforts tried to secure his release. North Korea uses him as leverage, and this was under Obama to start, and then under the Trump administration. In June 2017, U.S. officials negotiate his release. A medical team flies in. Otto is handed over unconscious, returns home to Cincinnati on a medical flight. Upon return, his family sees him in terrible condition, jerking, howling, deformed limbs, a feeding tube, a shaved head, never regains awareness. There's no evidence of physical torture. No fractures, no matching scars from beatings. Teeth are naturally in good repair, but dies 6 days after return after the life support is removed. The Warmbiers publicly accused North Korea of torture. Trump and officials amplify the narrative of brutal beatings. This fuels maximum pressure, sanctions, and talk of war. And the coroner's findings contradict some of the torture claims later on, and just messy with no real information. But
Yeah.
he a couple days after the trial, he's in the hospital, and no one ever told the family that for a year he was unresponsive with multiple with severe brain damage, just all because he maybe stole a poster off the wall in the hotel.
I mean, take this with a grain of salt. This is from a Reddit thread about it, but someone said, just on the thread, thoughts on his case. And this person goes, really sad case. I stayed at the same hotel and we were sold posters. I'm not sure if that still happens. That was 4 years ago. Also, sorry, what are people doing going to North Korea? I'm also interested in North Korea, but I would never go there.
I know. There's certain places under circumstances I'm I would love to go if I wasn't a woman.
Yeah, totally.
I know somebody who's planning a trip to go to Jordan. I've heard really beautiful things about Jordan, but given that there's oh, I lost you. Oh, it's just the Sarah show now. Okay. I was is she offended that I said I would go to Jordan under certain circumstances?
I'm out. That was it.
Had 10 minutes on my side. I don't know.
Yeah, Zoom, me too. It just said upgrade now. Your meeting will end in 10 minutes otherwise. And I was like,
Zoom's in its luteal phase too, apparently.
Just not the read the room, Zoom.
Right? Go fuck yourself. Anyway,
you can.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's a brutal story and it's really sad and it's just scary, and I thought it fit really well with this episode because
well, and he didn't have Captain Picard to come and save him and violate the Prime Directive to take him away.
Captain Picard for president.
Yeah, that'd be bad. The most British Frenchman in the galaxy. That's another one from that reverse angle. Those guys are funny.
Is that a podcast or is it a YouTube show or something?
It's a YouTube. I think it might be both, but I think it's YouTube based because they have clips of the show that they
Sorry, what's it called again?
About. Reverse angle.
Oh, I wish my dog's ass had a reverse angle right now because someone just dropped a bomb.
That is not good.
Gross.
Yeah, movie and TV show discussion and review, but it's really heavy on TNG.
Well, everything should also be on TNG.
It looks like they did a 3-part review on First Contact.
Whoa. I like that.
They're pretty active. Yeah, reverse angle.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
and
like
then
it.
I was like, have you heard of these guys and or have we actually engaged with them before? Because I don't remember my own life. But you think no.
We did some quizzes.
Yeah,
I used
I,
ChatGPT to generate
I wrote
quizzes.
mine down. I wrote
Amazing.
down.
I'm going to read out the first one, and that way anybody listening can also do the quiz. So I'll read the first one. So the first one was just automatically generated by AI, but the second one, I prompted it, giving it specific answers that it would have to work around. And same with the third one, I wanted it to include some funny suggestions instead of just trying to be like serious or like,
Yeah,
more sensible. So
yeah.
the first one is obviously which Star Trek husband is destined for you. So sorry, male listeners. Next time I will do one for your Star Trek wife because I would also like to know who my Star Trek wife would be. Um, so
Troy,
play. Oh, that was
Keiko.
quick. Wow, I was like
I
not any of
ooh,
those.
I'll just stop there. I just
I would probably be like 100% Seven of Nine,
well, yeah.
but also I'm not opposed to Janeway, Kira, Dax.
If you say Kess,
Oh God, no. God, horrible. Um, Raffi,
yeah.
I bet we'd have a good time. We'd I'd be a really bad influence. Oh, you don't want to drink alcohol. Oh, no, this isn't gonna. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Oh, so you're trying to be better. Oh, yeah.
uh,
You looking for redemption in life. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just on a straight
mm,
highway to hell. Anyway,
different
husband.
path.
So the if you're playing along, folks, there's 10 questions and there's going to be like A, B, C, D, E to choose from. And so tally up and whatever letter you have the most of is going to be the winner. So
Okay.
for number one, your ideal date night is a candlelit dinner where we discuss philosophy and emotions for 6 hours. B, fighting space pirates, then grabbing tacos. C, reading quietly in the same room without talking. D, winning at poker while lovingly roasting each other. Or E, building something together that may or may not explode. Whew.
Fun.
Your biggest green flag is A, emotional intelligence. B, confidence. C, reliability. D, a great sense of humor. Or E, competence bordering on wizardry.
Nice.
An alien threatens Earth. You, A, negotiate. B, punch it. C, make a detailed contingency plan. D, bluff until someone smarter arrives. Or E, reverse the polarity. Your love language is A, deep conversations. B, acts of service. C, quiet loyalty. D, constant teasing. Or E, fixing your Wi Fi without being asked. That doesn't apply in the future. Which pet would you adopt? A very judgmental cat. B, a giant dog. C, something that requires spreadsheets to care for. D, a mischievous ferret. Or E, whatever glowing creature everyone says is dangerous because you're a badass. Um, Next question. Your apartment is A, cozy with books everywhere. B, somehow both messy and functional. C, immaculate. D, decorated almost entirely with inside jokes. And E, filled with gadgets you built yourself. Next, pick a vacation. A, ancient ruins. B, backpacking somewhere wild. C, a quiet cabin. D, Las Vegas in space. Or E, a science museum the size of a planet. Okay, your biggest flaw? A, I overthink. B, I leap before looking. C, I bottle everything up. D, I make jokes at the worst possible moments. Or E, I accidentally create problems while trying to solve other problems. Okay, I have all of those. Um, Someone
Yeah,
insults your
the
best
joke
friend,
one.
right?
Me.
Oh God. Someone insults
Uh-oh.
your best friend. A, deliver a devastatingly polite speech. B, choose violence. C, calmly destroy them with facts. D, publicly embarrass them with humor. Or E, hack their toaster. And lastly, which drink sounds best? A, tea. B, whiskey. C, coffee. D, Romulan ale, probably illegal. Or E, whatever the engineer invented 5 minutes ago. Well, if you had mostly A, your Star Trek husband is Spock. B, James T. Kirk. C, Data. D, William Riker. Or E, Geordie LaForge. What did you get?
I got B.
You got B.
James T. Kirk.
Congratulations, you now co-parent a starship. He falls in love every other Tuesday, but somehow keeps coming home to you. Life is chaotic, adventurous, and approximately 63% rule-breaking. Expect last-minute vacations, hero complexes, ridiculous confidence, flowers after every near-death experience.
63% rule breaking. Like, did we not just discuss this? What did you get?
I got William Riker.
Nice.
Your life is basically a romantic comedy. He flirts with everyone but worships you. He sits in chairs incorrectly, plays jazz at inappropriate times, and somehow makes every diplomatic incident more entertaining. Benefits include excellent cooking, beard appreciation, endless confidence, and dancing in the kitchen. None of those sound like Riker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Dancing in the kitchen. Just focus on the pizza, because last I heard you don't do it very well.
The pizza. My God. Am I right?
Right? All right. Quiz number 2 was the same idea. I'm not going to read it all out, but I would like to know what your answer was.
I had a tie.
Ooh, did you do the tiebreaker question at the end?
No, I didn't know because I didn't read how to actually. So here we go.
You want me to give you that tiebreaker?
Well, yeah. Give it to me.
The bonus question is: you're trapped in a turbo lift for 6 hours. What do you secretly hope happens? A, it becomes the most flirtatious 6 hours of your life. B, he reveals he orchestrated the whole thing. C, you somehow leave with a profitable business partnership. D, you spend 6 hours laughing and talking about life. Or E, 4 hours of silence followed by one incredibly meaningful sentence.
A, which means my final answer is A.
William Riker. Congratulations. You married the galaxy's smoothest flirt. He's confident enough to charm an entire room, but somehow always makes you feel like the only person there. Every date becomes an adventure. Every dance ends with laughter, and every chair is sat on in the weirdest possible way. Relationship difficulty on a scale of 5, 3. Fun level, 5 out of 5.
Nice, true.
Nice.
You?
I was down to almost a tie, and then lastly, Chief Miles O'Brien won out over Quark.
Oh my God.
I have exquisite taste. Why wouldn't Quark be in there? He'd be a blast. You have exquisite taste. Nobody loves harder than a tired engineer who survived 17 impossible disasters and still comes home wanting to make dinner with you. He's practical, loyal, funny, and somehow makes fixing the dishwasher ridiculously attractive. The relationship difficulty on a scale of 1 to 5 is a 1. Green flag level, maximum.
Nice.
Quark would have been a 4 out of 5 for relationship difficulty. I mean, he flirts. He's hilarious. He owns a bar. I mean, I could relate to that. I could have fun with that. We could be very profitable together. And the last quiz was finding out what our jobs would be on a Starfleet ship. Yes. What did you get?
Yes. Science officer, which is what I have always chosen and was I picked. Like, I could tell there's a theme. Yeah.
Oh, mostly B, science officer.
Sorry. Yeah, mostly B.
Browser history is 98% what if. You'd happily spend 8 hours studying an alien rock if there were even a 2% chance it rewrites everything we know about physics. Crew opinion, they're a genius. Please make them stop explaining quantum fungi.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think I had to do the last minute tiebreaker.
The tiebreaker.
Because I was between C and D, a chief engineer or a holodeck safety inspector. And I ended up getting chief engineer. I possess the sacred Starfleet ability to fix impossible problems by talking to machines. Your natural habitat is inside a Jeffries tube, covered in coolant, muttering, "Who designed this thing?" The warp core fears you.
That's great.
It is what it is. It's not, I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm at 46. It's not really time for me to change my career into becoming an engineer for Starfleet.
It's a whole different
But
skill set. Well, it's maybe not. I mean, it's suggesting that you have
genie in a
these
bottle, let's try a year of that life. Me and
Why
Chief
not?
O'Brien, my husband. We can be a tag team and we'll just fix everything.
So fun.
So
Our
fun.
dishwasher is broken right now, so that would be great if we could.
My
I know.
God. Terrible. Okay, so we've done the Trek, we've done the true crime, we've done the fun quizzes. Have you seen anything outside of the Trek realm? Watching any new shows? See any good movies? What have you got for the listeners? We're dying to know.
Project Hail Mary.
Okay, with Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Okay, was it good?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Hear me out. Watched it on the luteal phase. So I cried through like the whole thing, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That must have been fun for John.
Yeah, no, it is fun because he adds things to the list about because I cry about ridiculous things.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we're really enjoying Parks and Rec. It's new to me.
Oh,
and yeah, we're in season 6.
Mm-hmm.
Anne is quite literally about to have a baby. And
Perkins.
And yeah, it's so enjoyable. Yeah, it's such a great show.
I love it. I love that. We just finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine as our TV rewatch comedy. What do we have on when we're eating dinner? And because we finished that, we have now started from the beginning, and we've never seen it all the way through, is Arrested Development.
Yes.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Mm-hmm.
And in the evenings, we just finished the newest season. Don't quote me on this. Was it season 2 or 3 of Shrinking with Harrison Ford and et al. Wonderful show. And now we are watching season 2 of Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm. John Hamm. Very good. I liked the first season. I'm liking the second season. And now I am eagerly awaiting Ted Lasso. New season comes out August 2nd or 3rd. And the newest season of Lioness. And I cannot stop thinking about the show, talking about the show. I want to rewatch it from the start. Zoe Saldana, badass, always. And Uhura from Star Trek movies. Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman, LaMonica Garrett, by the people who did Yellowstone. Badass women. So good. So exciting. Can't wait for season 3. That's my story.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Me too.
Guess that means it's closing time. I was thinking for our next episode, we haven't touched on Voyager yet. And I did a little bit of deep diving to do some research. And there's an episode, and you can disagree. If you don't like it, throw it right back at me. But the episode we did previous to this one, where we started talking about like the Miles O'Brien one, it was kind of prison-y, and like this is one where Paris and Kim end up on a prison. It's called The Chute. And so I don't remember the episode at all. It's definitely a prison-y war, and I like talking about prisons because it makes me think of Oz, and then it makes me think of J.K. Simmons and Chris Maloney and Con Air, which is, I should watch Con Air again sometime soon. I love that movie. And Miles O'Brien's in it. Chief O'Brien, he's in Con Air. Oh, yes. I'm putting on Con Air tonight, I think.
Do it.
It's gotta happen.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so let's do The Chute next. Cool. This episode, I have to edit it by Saturday morning at 9 a.m. to get it to Bill, to get it to go out on Tuesday, because they'll be heading off to Star Trek Las Vegas. And they need to get it in I know, they're so lucky. I'm so jealous. I looked today at prices last minute for Vegas, and it's like skyrocketed, of course, because it's last minute. I was like, even if I don't go to the convention, I just go to Vegas and just hang out like a weirdo in the corner eating chicken nuggets and staring at everybody. It's Wednesday. Maybe I should buy a
next year.
lottery ticket. Maybe I'll win a lottery ticket tonight. If I win more than
Yeah.
$20,000, I will buy us last minute tickets to Vegas.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you for being here.
Did I do good?
You did great. I think we turned that frown upside down.
Man, oh man, it's time limited.
John
The
Rothfield.
worst. Yeah.
Money,
So.
please.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
They're great.
I love
All right, I gotta pee. Me too.
All right.
All right.
Love you.
Love ya.
To infinity and beyond.
And apparently. Oh, where did this grass come from? Get it? Because like,
yeah,
no one else can see it, but it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids grass.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
Well, folks, that's it. Case closed. Mystery solved. And we're filing this one under S for Starfleet.
A big thanks to Bill and Dan for giving us a space on the Trek Geeks podcast network. Be sure to check out the other amazing shows on the network like Sci-Fi Sisters, the Big Sci-Fi Podcast, or even those terrible old episodes of Rewind. Don't say we didn't warn you. Head over to trekgeeks.com. You'll find links to all of our social media there. And if you're feeling really generous, consider joining Patreon to support the Trek Geeks network. Subscriptions start at just $3 a month. Huge thanks to our friends at Fansets for their support. Stay tuned. We'll have another episode coming at you real soon.
Also, we'd love to hear from you. So leave us a voicemail on the Trek Geeks website.
Do it.
We'll never forget it. It's our favorite thing. And with that, as I like to say, we'll boldly go. You know the rest.
That's good.
Space Crime Continuum is a production of Trek Geeks, executive producers Bill Smith and Dan Davidson. For more great Star Trek podcasts, discover the other shows of Trek Geeks available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or on trekgeeks.com. Coconut!